Hi guys, I've got some advice for you today. Man, I really wish I had taken this advice before I ever got this far. That advice is check your work and check it often. Yes, every few rows stop and see what you're doing. I don't normally do that because usually I'm working on a project that it doesn't make that big of a difference on. However, I have been working on Crystal from back a day, her Secret Harmonies V-neck top. Yes, this is the front panel. To do the front panel, you do the bottom half and one side, all one continuous piece. Then when you finish the last row here, you go back to the beginning of the V and go from here up and finish it. What I did not realize I had done here, I missed a whole row, the last stitch of the row. So is one, anyway, it's this much. It's really about 1/2 inch, and I am thinking that I can begin here and do a vertical row of single crochet and just make up that space, make it flush again with this section. I don't think it'll really show because I really don't think people are going to be paying that much attention. I'll know, but I don't think it's going to make that big a deal. I have not wanted to work on this for a couple days because I was just really frustrated with myself for making the mistake. I don't know if you're like that. I know when I create a piece of art, whether it is something I've done on canvas or a piece of watercolor or a crochet, usually right when I'm working on it or when I'm finished with it, all I can see are the mistakes that I've made. But after a while, I don't notice those mistakes. Sometimes if the mistake is not that big, say if I'm working an Afghan, especially a scrap gown like this, and a lot of times if I'm doing granny stitches, I'll put 2 stitches together in a cluster instead of 3, and I won't notice it until I'm going back the other direction. And really, that doesn't affect the finished project at all, in my opinion. So, as you don't frog anything back, unless it is creating an issue that I can't fix or just skip over and go on. So this being so far back, I'm not going to rip it out. I'm just not. If I had to do that, I think I would just box this up, put it in a closet, and not mess with it. Or I would do what I've done in the past, and I would just frog the entire project. I would cake the yarn and use it for something else. But this is turning, it's so beautiful. The stitch, I think it's got a fan stitch. I don't know what the stitch is called that she's used, but it's something that I've never done before. It's new to me. It is a 3 double crochet fan and then a single crochet, but it's just beautiful. I love the way it's worked up. The 3-weight yarn that I have used is a Hirschner's yarn, and it's made such a soft and squishy piece of fabric. It's going to be a great garment. I already have a pair of palazzo pants that are going to match perfectly with this, that I'm really looking forward to wearing it. If you are an experienced crocheter and you have some advice on how you think might be best to fix this other than what I'm thinking, which is just do a single crochet to kind of make up that space, let me know. I don't know of any other way to fix it other than to kind of mimic this mistake on the back and make my sleeves just a half an inch longer. But yeah, that's me going to the trouble of mimicking this same mistake on the back, the same number of rows. And I really don't think it's going to be that big a deal because I really don't think anybody's going to be looking that close. You know, I don't. I don't notice other people's clothes and notice any mistakes. And it's only in my stuff that I notice the mistakes. Are you that way? I always see my mistakes. They're just, you know, right there. Especially in a piece of art that I create. That's why I stopped doing commission work. I used to do commission work. I used to be a muralist, and I did a lot of offices and businesses, some homes, but mainly businesses. I would do murals. And all I could see were the mistakes, and I hated it. It just frustrated me to no end. And I never had any dissatisfied customers. I got paid good money, very good money, to do the murals. But all I could see were the mistakes. I was never happy with it. And that's how I am when I do a piece of commissioned art. I don't do commission work anymore because I'm never happy with it. And I always feel guilty about charging people for the work that I do. And I've done pieces of work that's cost upwards of $700 for a work on canvas. And if I'm not 100% satisfied with that work, even though the customer is, I don't know, I feel guilty. I have a feeling of guilt that I've somehow cheated them because the work is not perfect. And so I know, it's me. It's me. It's me. I still hear my mother in my head. You know, how many out there? Raise your hand if you still hear your mother in your head. That's not right. Okay, that's really all I had today. I have already started on the back panel of this, and I'm going to continue on because, man, it's going to be a great piece. It's the first panel piece of clothing that I have made. I have made several cardigans and shawls and ponchos and hats and gloves and house shoes, and I've made a couple tops, but they were the raglan sleeve tops, top down raglan sleeve. I have a little bit of body dysmorphia because I've lost about 60 pounds, and so I still think that I'm bigger than I am, although I am still quite a large woman. The last raglan sleeve top that I made I wore it one time, and it was so stinking huge. It was so huge that when I came home, I frogged the entire thing, caked up the yarn, and just, yeah, I've just been using it in other projects. I was so frustrated because the other yarn that I had used for that raglan sleeve top was the Lorena yarn by Ice Yarns. And I don't know if you've used that yarn before. This one is a 3-weight yarn, but the Lorena is more like a very light 3. Actually, in my opinion, it's a 2-weight. So yeah, that took a lot of work. But I am not ripping this out. I love how it looks. I have pants already to go with it. So I'm just going to press on. Yeah, I'm going to press on. I was kind of undecided when I started the video, actually, of what I was going to do and how I was going to do it. You know, because really it's been laying here on my table for a couple days, and I've been thinking I'm just going to bag it up for a while and put it away. And yeah, I'm not going to do that. I've kind of processed it out loud, and I think I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to press on. And I don't think it's going to show that much. Nobody's going to be looking that close at me. Okay, thanks for listening to my rambling, because through this rambling and just talking out loud, I have kind of, I've made a decision. I'm going to press on. So there you go. I will let you know how it plays out. I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. But yeah, I'm going to do a row of single crochet and bring that back up to flush and the correct count. And yeah, it's going to be good. 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 All right, guys. Thanks for watching my video today. I appreciate it so much. I hope y'all have a great day. It is a hot, windy day here in West Texas. And so I am sitting in the house under my air conditioner. I do not mind crocheting in the summertime. I like to crochet in the summer as much as the winter because in the summertime I am not going outside because I am not a heat-loving girl. You may be, but not me. When it is 100 degrees outside, I am not going out there. I'm sitting in my little 70-degree house and I'm being spoiled. And I am crocheting and loving every minute of it. So thank y'all for watching my video today. And yeah, we'll just wait and see what the future has in store for my little blouse. Maybe next time I come back, it'll be finished and I'll have it on with my fancy palazzo pants. And yeah, we'll check it out. Okay, thanks. Bye, guys.